Hello everyone, how is it going? My name is Mimi, welcome to practice. In today's practice we challenge our physical body a little bit by also infusing some core exercises within our flow. I hope you have an amazing time. Let's start in child's pose. Turn around, open your knees wider, sink your hips down towards your heels, reach with your arms out, and then just find a moment of stillness before we move the body. To connect with our core, to connect with ourselves in order to really know what our needs are for today's practice. And then align your practice accordingly. So even though I'm giving you ideas what to do, where to move, please always adjust and modify it in a way that really works for you. So you're making sure you're leaving the yoga mat rejuvenated and energized, not exhausted or tired. Let's take a long deep breath into our stomach, into the top part of our torso, and then it's a full surrender as we exhale out. Just one more here, inhaling. Letting it all flow back out, surrendering a little more into the present moment, and with that really becoming aware of the things, how they are right now. Then round your way up, come on your hands and your knees, find your tabletop position. Let your belly drop, curve your chest forward, lift the ground of your head up high, inhale. With an exhale, keep on pressing your hands, your shins, your feet down as you curve your spine up towards the sky, feeling the stretch along but also across your back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale out. Letting everything come back alive as you bring your attention towards you. The greatest gift we can give ourselves really is being with ourselves. Beautiful. Then from here, tuck your toes under, press your hips up high, and come into a downward facing dog. Keep that stance just a little shorter how it is here, and explore. Take another breath in. With an exhale out, rebend your knees and let them come towards the floor, but just before you would drop them, hover. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, and then from here glide back up again, pushing into your hands, grounding through the heels, allowing the spine to extend long. Return back just to that point where your knees are about to touch, then freeze here for a second, and then go back up again into your downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times, lowering knees down, shoulders above your wrist, draw your navel towards your spine, push it back up, come into your down dog. Your last one. Hover again just at that moment before your knees ground, but then place them all the way down. Untuck your right toes and then free your left leg out behind you. Join in with your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee and elbow together and add in another cat stretch so you're actually around. Inhale to extend. Exhale, pull everything together and round your spine. Let's go for one more here. Inhale. Bring knee and elbow together. Last one, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder, flex your left foot and step it down. So you might want to walk a little further to the front of the yoga mat so your left foot is really on the yoga mat. Then push your left heel away from you, but keep your shoulders above your wrist. This helps you to engage and to create some internal tension, and from here start then to float that right knee up into your chest. Without panicking, hold it here. Know your breath is there to cool you down, to calm you down. Holding it for one more, and then start to rise up into a 3-legged down dog. Pressing shoulders behind your wrist, right here goes up, up, high, high, high. Curl your right knee into your chest and come through. This time to step right foot between your hands. Ground through your left knee, sweep your arms back and around. Place shoulders on top of your left heel, rise up high, inhale, and then cactus your arms here. Let's bring our left elbow underneath our right. Wrap your forearms around and connect your palms. Create a gap between your nose and your face. Your nose and your arms. And then bring your fingertips up high and drop the shoulder blades down at the same time. Now squeeze into your butt, and with that come back into that neutral position through your pelvis. Then sink down towards your right heel. Beautiful. Add in breath to make that shape spacious. Inhale, feel some rising sensation upwards. Exhale, sink just a little lower. Let's go for one more breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. Push through your right heel, lift yourself back out of it. Free your arms, swipe them over your head. Inhale, and then frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes under, lean more and more into your right leg. Float left leg up behind you. Lengthen from the heel to the ground of your head. And then step your left foot down beside your right foot. Find a forward fold. Find surrender straight away. Allow your spine to be decompressed by the weight of your arms, your shoulders, your head. Soften your knees, flatten your spine, swipe arms back and around to come all up, standing nice and tall. Connect your palms, bring your hands towards your heart center, Samastihiti. Take a breath in, reach long, open your arms to the side. Imagine you leaning over a cliff edge, leaning forward, and then there's the deep dive over your legs. Come into half lift, inhale. With an exhale, fold back over your legs, bend your knees if you have to so your hands can ground. Free your right foot and step it to the very end of the yoga mat. Pull your whole body long, free your left arm to the front, up towards the sky. Open into an easy twist. Activate your core, draw your navel in, turn your ribcage from underneath upwards so you turn to the side. Then roll onto the knife edge of your right foot. Walk or lift your left foot down to your right foot so you end up in a side plank position. Squeeze your right rib towards your right rib, right hip towards your right rib. So you're engaging through your right oblique and you can create just a little more space, height within the shape. Stay here for one more breath in. With an exhale out, roll back into your plank position. Lengthen from the heels to the ground of your head. With or without your knees, find your low plank. From here, come into baby cobra. Push the top of the feet down into the ground. Draw your elbows towards another. Bum is firm, maybe not eating pants, if you know what I mean, but it is firm. From here, start then to lift your hands off the floor, but keep your elbows tight, close towards your rib cage. Taking another breath in. With an exhale out, start to float your legs up and then also extend your arms over your head. Stay in here for another breath. Exhaling out. Keep your legs up, bring your hands back beside your rib cage, ground through your feet, and then press it back and come into your tabletop position. Your hands might want to walk a little further in. Let your belly drop, curve your heart forward, lift the ground of your head up high, inhale. With an exhale, round, squeeze it out. This can be physical tension, you're squeezing out, you're moving, you're pushing past. Or maybe it's more like energy, emotional tension you're holding here. Return back into a tabletop position. Let's extend right leg out behind us. Left arm moves forward. Inhale. With an exhale, connect knee and elbow underneath your belly button and then round. Wonderful. Inhale to lengthen. And an exhale to curl. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Try not to open through that right hip. Keep the right hip as low as your left hip. Inhale, feel how you can maybe reach even a little longer. Last one, round. Inhale, extend. And then place your left hand underneath your shoulder. Flex your right foot and bring it down to the yoga mat. So if you have long legs, come a little further forward. Keep your shoulders above your wrist, press right heel away. With that, engage through your core. There's a little bit of a lengthening in your lower back too. So bum firm, tailbone faces to your right heel. From here, lift up, come into warrior 3. Left leg goes up towards the sky. Curl your left knee back into your chest, this time to step it right through between your hands. Lower your right knee down to earth, swipe arms back and around, come up nice and tall. Inhale, pelvis neutral, pull your elbows down, and with that, let your shoulder blades glide down. Right elbow underneath your left elbow, find your eagle arms of your forearms to inhale. Remember, there's a gap between your thumbs and your nose. Exhale, sink even deeper into it. Keeping the shoulder girdle very spacious. Keep on rotating your right hip forward. Stay here for one more breath. And then release it all. Come back up. Hands go down to frame your left foot. Tuck your right toes under. Shift into your left foot and lift up nice and tall. Step right foot down beside your left foot. Full surrender. Let it be delicious. Soften your knees and flatten your spine. Swipe arms back and around. Come up, stand nice and tall. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Samastihiti. Let's begin again. Arms up high, in. Open your arms to the side, swan dive. Moving forward before you move downwards. Come into a half lift. Pull yourself into your toes and pull your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Staying strong through your back. Then forward again. Let your hands come down, so bend your knees if you need to. Free your left foot and step it right through to ground it at the end of the yoga mat. Right arm goes forward and upwards. With that, pull your chest wide open for your easy twist. Keep that right hip nice and low. Turn your left bicep towards the front of the room. Roll onto the knife edge of your left foot. Free your right leg and place it on top of your right foot. On top of your left foot. From here, let's find our side plank on the other side. So now it's your left hip and your ribs that are squeezing into each other to create maybe even a little bit of a curve in the right side body. Stay here for one more breath, as slowly, as smooth as possible. Rotate back and come into your plank position. Inhale, with or without your knees, find your low plank. Exhale. Pushing forward and upwards, baby cobra, maybe full cobra. And then come back down again onto your stomach, but keep your chest slightly lifted. Turn your hands around now and place them down at the lower part of your rib cage. Keep on hugging your elbows towards another. Imagine your collarbones are smiling. So you also pull your shoulder heads back and shoulders away from your ears. Close your legs and lift those legs up high. Check your lower back. Make sure it is a happy back. You're still lengthening into that lower back. And then from here, push into your hands as if you want to slide the yoga mat out from underneath you and see if you can maybe even arc a little higher. Beautiful. Keeping everything calm and controlled with your breath. And one more. Let your legs sink. Bring your hands back around the right way. And then come back into child's pose to counterbalance just for a breath. Stay here for one more. With your next inhale, round your way up on your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under. Glide up, downward facing dog. Exhaling out. Lift your right leg up high to the sky. Inhale. Curl your right knee into your chest and step it through between your thumbs. Exhale out. Bend your right knee 90 degrees. Sweep your arms back and around to come up nice and tall into your crescent lunge. Inhale, pelvis neutral. Turn your left heel down, open into your warrior two. Arms leveled to the floor, shoulders sitting on top of your hips. Sink a little deeper for another breath in. And then sling your left arm around your lower back as you reverse your warrior. Right arm goes past your ear. Keep on bending into that right knee. Stay here for another breath in. Spin your arms back down, frame your right leg. Lift that left leg up behind you. Find your warrior three. Lengthen from the heel to the ground of your head. Float whenever you're ready. Your hands up towards your heart center. Stay in here for another breath in. Exhale, bring that left leg with you. Draw it all the way up into your chest. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. And then let your hands come back to heart center as you sink your bum more and more down towards your right heel. Flexing the left foot to protect left knee. Really picturing how your spine keeps on growing upwards even though your bum keeps on sinking downwards. Stay in here for another breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Can you stay low as you free your left foot to step it beside your right foot? Bring your hands from behind over your head. Lift your heels up high. Inhale. Sitting down onto your heels. Exhale out. Cosmic eggs. Cosmic egg. Bring your arms in front of you. Use it as a counterweight as you lower your butt down behind you. Then float your legs up and come into your chair pose. Puff your chest up high, nice and tall. Inhale. With an exhale, controlled. Your gaze is still over your toes. Lower yourself down, coming onto your sacrum. From here, pick yourself back up again. Inhale. Exhale to come low. Give me another two of those, very controlled for some extra challenge. Try to not drop heels lower than your knees, even in your transition up. Wonderful. Your last one, come low, low, low. Hold here, and then go all the way down onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. Step your left foot back down to earth. Half happy baby pose. Hold on to the right foot. Let your left knee drop over to the side. Getting a nice stretch here for your inner thighs too by opening to the side. But then obviously also for the right hip by creating that happy baby shape with our right leg. Staying here for another breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. From here, lift now your left leg back up and bring the left knee into the back of your right knee. So we cross our thigh bones as high as possible. And then it might be possible for you to wrap right toes around your calf as well. If not, just have your legs beside each other. Join in with your hands as well. Bring your left elbow underneath your right elbow. Wrap your forearms around if it's there for you and connect your palms. Take a breath in to prepare. With an exhale, lift now your head and your shoulders off the floor to pull your elbows towards your knees and vice versa. Then open up. Reach for the floor with your toes and your fingertips over your head. Exhale, crunch back up again. Inhale, open up. Exhale to crunch. Let's go for another one. Inhale, open up. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, open up. Wonderful. Then let go of your arms and your eagle legs. Use your legs. Rock yourself all the way up. And then step it back into a downward facing dog. Round your way forward. Come in into high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower your way down. Chaturanga. Inhale, come into baby cobra or full cobra. And then come back down onto your stomach. Replace your hands with your elbows and find yourself in Sphinx pose. Forearms are parallel like the number 1. They are open, hands sit in front of your elbows joined. Untuck your toes and press the top of the feet down into the ground. Curve your chest forward. Breathe into your heart. Inhale. With an exhale, stay on the top of the feet. Activate everything at your front body. Float your hips up high and look towards your toes. Inhale, lower your thighs back down again. Arcing your chest forward and upwards. Exhale to lift. Inhale, infuse oxygen, breath, energy. Exhale, utilize it and turn it into power. Let's go for one more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Stay in your forearm plank. And then come back down. Good work, everyone. Hands beside your ribs. Push that floor away. Exhale it out into your child's pose. Stay here for another breath in. Round your way up, come on your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under and then glide up. Find your downward facing dog. Stay heavy through your right heel and both of your hands. Keep your hips square as you lift your left leg up high, high, high. Curl it in and step it through between your hands. Coming up into your crescent lunge from here. Inhale. Turn your right heel down. Open your arms, warrior 2 on the other side. Drop your face, drop your shoulders. Bend into that left knee. Simmer in that shape just for another breath. And then reverse your warrior. Right arm goes along your lower back as you lean over it. Windmill your arms back down. Frame your left foot. Lean into your left leg. Float right leg up high. Imagine you're holding a watermelon with your inner thighs, so turn them in. Then free your hands when you feel ready for it. Really lengthening from the right here to the top of the head. One more breath. And then rise up and come into stork pose. So bring that right knee with you. At your highest point, cross the right ankle over your left knee. Bring your hands to your heart center. And then sit your bum down towards your heels without leaning forward. So it's really a vertical movement downwards to the left heel. Stay in here for another 2. And one more. Nice. Stay low as you place your right foot beside your left foot. Swipe arms from the back overhead. With that, lift your heels off the floor. Sit down, come into your cosmic egg. With so much control, of course, you can use your arms behind you to assist as well. Or maybe today is the day where you lower your butt down without bruising your tailbone. Float your heels up. Inhale. Exhale. Find that position on your sacrum again. But then hover here. Hold it with me. If you can, add in your arms, bring them overhead. Inhale. And back down to the outer knees. Let's go for another 3 legs. So in. Beautiful. Just 2 more. And your last one. Well done. Then find your way back down. Ooh. Short, sweet surrender. Step your left foot down to earth. Hold on to the knife edge of your left foot. Coming into happy baby pose on the other side. So in happy baby pose, we also want to make sure that our chin is slightly tucked. So the neck, the back side of our neck is long. So we're not compensating any tightness in our hip by throwing the head back. You want to keep it long, so we're really working as effective into that left hip joint as we can. Same with our sacrum. Sacrum stays grounded. It doesn't lift off the floor. Stay here for another 2 calming breaths. And 1 more calming breath. Fantastico. Then cross your legs so the right knee lifts into the back of your left knee. Then from here, maybe toes are wrapping around as well. Bring your arms up. Place your right elbow underneath your left elbow. Wrap your forearms around. Inhale to prepare. With an exhale, crunch up. Knees and elbows are touching. Then open up again. Seek for the floor. Tap it and then crunch back up. Whenever you reach and you open, can you try to stay in imprint? And come back up high. Let's go for 2 more. A last one here. Well done. Let go of your eagle arms and legs. Use your legs to rock your way back up. Coming over your legs into a downward facing dog. Staying here for another breath in. Exhale out. You can wait here in your down dog or drop on your knees, or if you want to flush it out with one vinyasa, follow me. Inhale, ripple into high plank. Exhale, find your low plank. Inhale to dive forward and upwards. Downward facing dog. Exhaling out. Inhale to lift right leg up high to the sky. Curl your right knee into your chest and step it right through between your hands. Sweep your arms back and around, coming all the way up, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee a little more and cactus your arms. Let's bring right elbow underneath the left elbow. Our eagle arms, 1 more time. Bring your fingertips up high. Keep that gap between your face and your thumbs. Maybe adding in even a little bit of a back bend here. Then keep your arms in that shape. Lean back over your right leg. Float that left leg up behind you. You got this. You've been balancing here before, so you can do it 1 more time. Then pull your left knee towards your elbows. We have done that crunch before as well. And with that, lift then your left leg all the way up. Beautiful. Find a focus point in front of you. Lift your left knee a little higher. Cross it as high as possible over to the right side. Then from here, there might be room to sling those toes around as well. If you are there, start to bend, coming lower and lower, maybe even allowing the eagle to land, elbows down towards your knees. Stay here. 1 more breath. Nice, and then find your way back out of it, left foot beside your right foot. Whew. Enjoy the sensation of undamming, arms overhead, but then let them come down to your hips. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Turn inwards with every fiber, with every cell, with every sense of your body. Feel what's going on inside of you. Staying here for 2 more. Listening to the echo. Feel how it rejuvenates you. Beautiful. Open your eyes, but keep that gaze empty so you're still looking inside as you lift your arms back up. Slingshot your heart forward, lean into your toes. Exhale out. Come into a half lift. Inhale. Reground through your hands. Bend if you need to. Step your right foot back to the end of the yoga mat. Lengthen from the heel to the ground of your head. Then open into an easy twist. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Turn onto the knife edge of your left foot. Bring your right foot on top of it. Sorry, the other way around, excuse me. Come onto the knife edge of your right foot. Left foot is the one that goes around. Then bend your right knee, the bottom leg, just slightly, so the left foot, the top foot, is actually grounded. From here, can you now lift that right leg up? Bring the knee towards your right tricep. Squeeze. Extend right leg out again. Come in front of your left ankle, cross. Let's do it another 3 times. Squeeze right knee towards right tricep, and then cross. Another 2. Wonderful. I know this one is strong. Don't be too hard on yourself. If it doesn't work out straight away, you're still doing a good job. Turn back into your plank position. Inhale. Exhale, find your low plank. Moving forward and upwards. Inhale. And then here's our child's pose. Catching us, holding us, comforting us. Round your way then up on your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under, come into your downward facing dog. Float your left leg up high towards the sky. Inhale. Curl your left knee into your chest, stepping it all the way through between your hands. Rise up nice and tall. Keep that left knee bent though as you come up. Wonderful. Bend a little more into that left knee, cactus your arms. Bring your left elbow underneath your right, wrap your forearms around. Bring your fingertips up, maybe even behind, adding in just a little bit of a back bend. Then bow down over your left knee, lean more and more into your left leg. Float your right leg up behind you. Keep lengthening your whole body. Curl your right knee towards your elbows. And then stand up with it. Crossing right leg as high as possible over to the left side. Maybe the toes can wrap around as well. Turn everything back to the front of the room. See if you can go a little deeper, like tightening the knot just a little more. Maybe even elbows down towards knees. Release, coming out of it. Feel the undaming. Hands by your hips eventually. Close your eyes. Infuse oxygen, breath, prana. Everything is coming back alive. Stay in here for another 2. Listening to your own beats, your own rhythms. And then let's begin again. Arms over your head, in. Swan dive over your legs, exhale, out. Come into a half lift, pull yourself into a flat back. And then fold back down. Free your left foot and step it to the end of the yoga mat. Come into an easy twist, turn everything open to the side. This is where we start already building that strong foundation. Roll then onto the left knife edge of your foot. Step your right foot down to your left, but then bend that left knee slightly so it's your top foot that is grounding downwards. Squeeze hips and ribs together. Free your left knee, bring it all the way towards your left tricep, and then cross it back out. Let's go again. Squeeze and extend. 2 more. Squeeze and extend. Your last one. You got this. You got this. Wonderful. And then turn back into your plank position. Whoa. Find your chaturanga. Find your cobra. Inhale. And then exhale and come into child's pose. Full surrender here. Letting go of all the tension. Being proud of yourself. You showed up for yourself. Made time for yourself. And as a beautiful side product, you also stretched and strengthened your body. Sit up nice and tall, and then come over to one side so you can free your legs out in front of you. Holding onto the back of your knees. Curve your heart upwards just one more time. Inhale. And this time your hands assist you as you roll back down. Bring both of your knees into your chest. Crunch up. Have your elbows on the inside of your knees as you reach for the knife edges of your feet. And then come into full happy baby pose now. Same things we practiced earlier. We still want to keep alive right now, right here. Sacrum is grounded. Chin is slightly pulled to the chest, so our spine doesn't round to give in to tight hips. We rather back off with that hip stretch to keep our spine straight. I like to rock on my pelvis when I'm in happy baby pose sometimes, so if this is something that is calling you, feel free to go that way. And then let your feet come back together. Stretch your legs long to move into Shavasana, the queen of all the postures. Letting everything just wash through you. Letting everything settle again. But maybe in a different way, in a lighter way, in a more carefree way now. In a way that aligns more with your needs. And stay here as long as you wish to, as always. I'm gonna say goodbye from here. Thanks so much for sharing your energy, for coming online to practice with me. From my heart to yours. Namaste.